Morning, you lot. Oh dear. It's currently 20 past 8 and I'm sat in the lay-by. There are worse views, I will admit. I don't know if you can see outside. Probably not. But I'm sat in Class 1 at the moment. I'm back working for, just doing a day's work again to help my mate out. This time I've got a low loader on. I'm just about 5 miles from Watton in Norwich. They needed a forklift for a job, so we got a forklift off, and then, well, actually there was 2 forklifts on this morning, and one came off to do some work at a job at Watton for a customer, and then the plan was to load that forklift back on and then take that up to Lotus Cars at Hethel, which is on the A11. However, the reason I'm sat here in the lay-by is because they need 3 forklifts at Lotus, and of course we can only fit 2 on the back, so it made more sense for me to go back to the yard, pick up the other forklift, drive over to Lotus, and then come back empty, pick up the forklift that's on the job at the moment, and then take that over to Lotus. But site manager told me to wait up the road. I mean, I'm a bit further than just up the road, but yeah, just waiting to find out what's going on, really. So wasn't sure if I was going to record today because I'm not feeling very well. I've got this cold. The kids brought it back and then kindly gave it to me, which is great. So yeah, I'm just sat in the lay-by here watching the traffic going past and waiting to find out what's going on. So I'm driving a Volvo, or as Kev calls it, a Volvo. It's alright, yeah. It's been well looked after. So very grey in here, and you've got to get used to the. It's weird. Every truck manufacturer's got little things they do. Volvo do the same as other Volvos, and you know, and it just, I don't know. The Volvos are nice trucks. They are nice trucks. I haven't been in a new one. This one, I don't know what the reg is on this one actually. No, ain't got a clue what the reg is on this one. So I don't know what year it is, but it's probably a 15 or 16 year old. Well, 15 or 16 plate. It's about a 5-year-old probably. So that's alright, you know. It's fairly comfortable. Leather seats. And quite powerful. It's what do they call it? 6x2, I think it is. Twin axle on the back anyway. And that was at full weight this morning. I tell you what, that was slippy as anything. Pull away from roundabouts to Norwich, all this weight on the back, because the trailer, it's one of those extend body trailers, and I use like hydraulics to extend the trailer if you've got a, you know, something longer than the standard length on the back. And it's got rear ramps as well, hydraulic ramp. Just stop recording randomly. Anyway, it's got ramps on the back, and yeah, so obviously all that weight and everything else sort of adds to it, and the trailer must weigh probably 10 ton. So yeah, with two big forklifts on the back. They weren't little ones, they were fairly good size. One of them was about 8 tons, I think. So yeah, they've got special attachments on them to move like machinery and stuff. They weren't being used as you know, how you'd expect the forklift to be used, you know, with the 2 forks. It's got like a special attachment on it to lift up machinery and things like that. So, but like I say, you know, I'm just here as a driver really more than anything else. So I have to wait and see what happens. But I'm still waiting for further instructions to find out where I'm going next. So I don't know. Anyway, now that the sun's come out a bit more, I will chat to you guys in a bit. Right. We're heading back to the yard now to pick up that other forklift, which makes sense. So, yeah. Let's go.
So I won't hold back, and you should know that what's never good just have regrets. So I won't go back, oh, when it got me to forget the time I lost, no regrets. Moonshine back again.
Welcome back, guys. So a little bit's happened since I last spoke to you.
Take exit.
It's now just gone 11 o'clock and I've been back to the yard to pick up that other forklift, and I'm now making my way over to Lotus. The reason I'm recording now is because I'm not allowed to film in Lotus, so unfortunately I can't show you unloading and all that sort of stuff, but hopefully we'll get some footage of the one at Watton being loaded up, because there's 3 forklifts that need to go to Lotus. I've currently got 2 of them, and then I've got to go back to Watton, which is where I dropped off this morning, and pick that one up and then come back to Lotus and take that there as well. And then once that's done, we're done for the day. So
In 500 yards, take
yeah, it
exit.
can't be too bad at all, this sort of work. I mean, it's one of those jobs where,
Take exit.
you know, it sort of sorts itself out really, but it's quite interesting. This is quite a nice, quite a good truck to drive as well.
Take first exit at roundabout.
So it does like to slip though, this truck. Every time you go to pull away, even if it's not that, I mean, you look at the floor, it's damp, it's not really, you know, it's starting to dry off now the sun's out, but yeah, this truck absolutely loves to just wheel spin all the time. So yeah, a lot of people behind me probably wondering what the hell I'm doing.
2 miles.
I just sit there and skid. And it's quite heavy as well, so you'd expect it to gain more traction if it was heavier. I don't know. But yeah, absolutely wonderful day though. Can't complain about the weather at all. Little on the cool side, but it's not too bad. It's just nice to see some sun for a change. So yeah, I'll try and get some footage of the other forklift being loaded. Oh wait. Woo! But yeah, this trailer, it's a low loader 4-axle, and that's got that's a rear steer, so that obviously that steers around the corners, and that's quite interesting because you watch it come round, and that follows you around. It's very clever. It takes a bit of getting used to. Oh dear, excuse me. Still got this damn cough. I only just got over this cold, really. Well, not really over it actually. It's still there, but I haven't very long. But it really does. It's one of those colds that it goes as quickly as it came, and it knocks you for 6 for a very short period of time. So, wham bam, and then it's gone. So, you know, within a couple of days, I was starting to feel better. I know before you ask, it isn't COVID. I know some of you are going, oh, you're going to work with COVID. But I'm not. So, shush. Anyway, I'm about there now, guys, so I'm going to have to shoot off. So, like I say, I can't record in Lotus. They will be very cross with me if I do that. And I'll talk to you on the way back to, on the way to Watton. So,
500 yards.
I'll catch you in a bit.
Left.
Right, I'm back. So we're just on our way to Watton now. Pick up the last forklift, and then run that back over to Lotus. So yeah, it's getting them off ain't too bad, to be honest. To be fair, I mean, I'm saying to be fair quite a lot. What's wrong with me? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm ill. But no, today's my first day of having any experience with the low loader. So things like chains and tension bars and stuff like that. You know, it's all a bit of a learning curve. But I've really enjoyed it, to be honest. There was 2 forklifts on the back. One of them was quite a. I'm sure that was a 10-ton forklift. So it was pretty big. And the other one, I think, was a 6-ton, ever so slightly smaller. So yeah, I had to. We had problems with the 10-ton forklift because when we tried to load it, that wouldn't start properly. There was no. First of all, it ran out of gas. So obviously it was going pop, 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 you know, and then replace the gas bottle on it, and then that wouldn't start. So we went and got a jump pack, kept turning it over, and all of a sudden there was this massive bang, like a bomb had gone off. And of course at that point we'd had the seat and the engine cover up as well, so that was obviously a lot louder. Christ, that scared the pants off me, that did. And that wasn't just like a bang, that was a massive bang. But what happened was one of the air intake hoses had popped off, so of course the mixture was wrong, which meant there was too much air, and of course there was a bigger explosion in the engine than there should have been. So yeah, so once that was replaced, that started up fine, and we got that on, strapped down. And then when I got to Lotus, and forklift off. The one that we loaded at the yard, managed to get that off okay. Parked it up where they said they wanted it. And then someone else comes over to me and goes, yeah, can you put that somewhere else? So I ended up putting that somewhere else. And then when I went to get the other forklift off, I started it up, that was fine. And then tried to get it off, and then that died. Same thing, pop, 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 pop. And sort of turned the gas off. You know, it's fair enough. Turn the gas back on. Damn thing then started. I just wouldn't. I managed to get it off. Bearing in mind it's pretty much downhill off the trailer anyway. And as soon as I got it off, went to go forwards. Had probably, I don't know, 50-60 metres to drive it to where the other one was. Started doing the same thing. I'm thinking, you can't be serious. You can't be telling me that I've got to replace the gas bottle in this as well as the other one. And I did. Bloody gas bottle's empty, weren't it? So I had to change the gas bottle. We brought 2 spares with us because obviously these forklifts are staying on site, so we send a couple of spare bottles. But they've only got 1 spare bottle now because we've had to replace one of the bottles because that was empty. So yeah, but we got the job done. Trailer's all strapped down again, ramps are up. So but yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. That's been a good bit of fun. I mean, you know, it's only a couple of forklifts, but you know, for not doing it before, I think I did alright, to be honest. So my mate will be watching this video and going, yeah, I remember that time the forklift nearly exploded. Oh, never mind.
In 2 miles, take exit.
So yeah, we're going to be at Watton for about 1:15. It's 20 past now, so about 20 minutes till we get there. So I will speak to you guys later on, and hopefully we'll try and get a bit of footage of the forklift being loaded and strapped down, because I know you guys like to see stuff like that, and it does make the video more interesting. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
You don't like the lights, but it's camera time. Said take the picture, but you rolled your eyes. Now I'm mortified and still terrorized. Push me behind to get me from my better side. I wanna push you back, but that's all you want. Wanna rub me up, I'm holding back. Tryna get me framed, throw me in cuffs. Said I attacked you, that's just a false truth. No need to argue, and yeah, I've had enough. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone. I find you there. There's more to me. Everywhere I try to go alone, I find you there. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. Oh, there's more to me. Anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. I find you there. I'm so scared to leave my house, so I cannot run free from this. Always being watched by you, and that's so inconsiderate. My privacy, does that exist? Probably haven't heard of it. Need to live a different life, cause lights and cameras are in it. Trying to find a silver lining. All I wanna do is avoid the